Oh. All right. We're going to try to scoot this out of the way. Angle this up a little bit differently, away from that area. There we go. And I know the volume is working. So, thank you guys for joining in this dinner live conversation on YouTube Live. We got some WayBack burger stuff tonight. This is the fiery bacon burger. And let me see if I'll pull it up just so I know. Locally, it's a place I go to often, sometimes. So I definitely wanted to go by there tonight. I got some work done, and I wanted to go by there and see what they had. And then also wanted to so this bakery or bacon fiery burger, I think it ran about $8-9. Texas Pete seasoned bacon, jalapenos, which I got them on the side, chipotle mayo, cheese sauce, and pepper jack cheese. That's what's on there. I got some onion rings too. So we're going to get into eating and talking and having a good time, a little celebration. We'll let the lights go. We can go multicolor if we want. We can make them go crazy. We can do that. We can do whatever we want. It's all kinds of different colors and light settings on there. You can make them pulsate like that, or just solid, whatever we want to do. So, hope you guys are having a good start to your week. Good Monday. Thanks for coming in. Hit the like button, subscribe button. It's kind of like people do this all the time. They eat and they not necessarily reviewing, but just taking a bite of something and talking and having a good time. And imagine if you were out somewhere at a place having dinner with somebody, or maybe you're at home, you're lonely, you don't have no one to eat with, I guess. I don't know. But there it is there. And you guys know I do food reviews, Local John 1812, if you guys ain't familiar with that. But tonight, this is something new I haven't tried, but it's not really a food review. I mean, I'm going to let you guys know what I think, but, really it's just to say hello. How's your guys' Monday going? I do have the chat log pulled up, so if you guys comment something in there, I can see and be able to comment back to you guys. Hit the like button for me. And share out. I forgot to get some napkins. So we'll use the edge of the wrapping paper if we need to. I am going to pray. Your Lord bless His food and make it somewhat nourishment for our body the best I can, and help me have a good evening, good rest of the week, and pray for the ones that are lonely out there or just need friends, or even if they're not lonely, just pray for them if they need something, or praying for them, God. So help us all throughout the rest of the week. We give you all the praise in Jesus' name, amen. Now, if you don't believe in God or whatever, I understand, and I don't understand, but please don't hold anything against me, and don't try to give me a copyright strike or put me down or anything, because I respect whatever you believe, and hopefully you do the same for me. I don't know if you guys are big fans of jalapenos. I'm not a big fan, but I might try one or two on here. And I don't know the best way to do it without getting it on my hands, because I got to eat the onion rings and stuff. I just kind of put on this, take the bun and use it as like a a grabber. So let's try it. Let's get into this. That bacon, that Texas Pete bacon, and it's already fiery. Wow. That pepper jack cheese and then that little bit of the pepper. That's already got some heat to it. You throw these already caked on there, you really have a lot of heat. And man, oh man, we're going to bite into one or two of those here in a minute. I just got one. Give a little pickly flavor, a little pickle heat, right? We've been trying to go back to going lives on Monday. Sometimes we do store-bought Monday where we buy things from the store and we put it together, or we buy things and review it. A couple of weeks ago, I went to Dunkin' Donut and did 2 of their new donuts live. Kind of doing the same thing here for WayBack. It's got a good vibe to it. I love WayBack. Good vibe, good food. All in all, pretty reasonable in the pricing. Most of the time for WayBack, for one of their burgers, I mean about $6 or so, up to as much as 10, you know, somewhere at 9, you know, somewhere like that. But oftentimes within the about 7 or 8 range to about 10 or 11 range, you're going to get fries and a drink too, or some type of combo of that. Which I think is a good deal. They cook everything right in front of you. They grill all their burgers right in front of you. You can see it all. They do a really good job with it. So, people coming in, or if you watch the replay or now, tell me if you've been to WayBack Burgers, or if you like a place similar to WayBack. Maybe you've been to WayBack once, but where you live now don't have one, but they have something else that's kind of like it. That's a good secondary meat on a burger, you know it? Bacon. Yeah, that jalapeno gives it just a little extra pickle flavor. I like that. I'm glad I don't have it caked on there. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad caked on either. That would be good, but I like it kind of spread out. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I threw on like 3. We don't want that necessarily. All right, we'll leave those over there. The more seeds they got in there, it seems like the hotter it gets when you get those jalapenos. I definitely got some Pepto-Bismol. I'll put that in the description. I got some after when I'm done here. I try not to eat too much spicy stuff all the time, because a lot of times I suffer from like indigestion, but that's when I eat a lot of spicy stuff. I've really cut that back. I've cut back my fast food, usually on Mondays and Fridays. Today for lunch, I had a chef salad. I think it had 1 or 2 boiled eggs in it, and it had, of course, I had Italian dressing with it. 2 tomatoes in there, and the chef salad that I had today. It wasn't too bad. So I got done doing, I was at work, and on my hour lunch break, I decided to, well, like I've been doing, I go down to the wellness center within our school, and I work out for about 25, 35 minutes, somewhere in there. And that usually leaves me about 20, 25 minutes at tops to go in, if depending on what time I take it. I get lucky, and the little chef, well, food thing we have there where you can buy food, cafeteria, Commons cafeteria, but sometimes they're still open and I can get a salad from them. Eating out all the time and eating fast food all the time is not good for you, but sometimes a good burger, protein, is good for you. It's fine. You know, it's good. The onion rings, maybe not. The onion part itself, maybe, but not the coated, not the fried ring part. You know, sometimes we go live, we get 7, 8 people, 10 people. Sometimes we get 1. Sometimes we don't get any. And it's no worries to me, because if I can get 1 or 2, it still helps my watch hours. But even if I don't get anything live, this thing will upload by itself later, and people can watch the replay. So there's one guy, he's an older guy, I think he's called Featureman. And I forgot his name, but the coolest dude, comes up with some funny songs, and he does some eating stuff like this, and he makes a lot of his stuff. And there are some people if I could collab with people on YouTube, and you'd be surprised. I wouldn't go after the real big names. I mean, it'd have its advantages. You could get a lot of recognition from their subscribers, but I don't think the connection wouldn't mean as much necessarily, you know. If you collab with someone around your subscriber list, it'd mean a lot. Because it's trying to help 2 little channels grow more. Now, someone like Featureman, he's got a lot. And he gets a lot of views. It'd still be a dream come true, though, because he's dedicated to what he does to his videos. And he hasn't changed. We've kind of stuck like that on this channel. Start out with food reviews. We still keep doing them. Added some things in, but we haven't changed our stuff up. Got into a new house, so we have a different area to record. when I first started up the live, you saw my box back here of Yoda and some of the stuff we unboxed about 2 months ago for a mystery fishing box that we did for Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, tomorrow is March 1st. And I know you got to get through the whole month of March, but it seems like to me things are moving fast. Let me know if you guys think the year is moving fast. I think it is. And on top of all of that, when you start really counting, like if you're in March, that's the 3rd month. You've got 9 months before Christmas. 9 months. And when you say Christmas in 9 months, that's the difference than saying, oh, Christmas is not until the end of the year. It's like they both represent the same idea, but it's really crazy. When you say Christmas in 9 months. Say that. Say that today. Say, go, Christmas ain't until the end of the year. Don't seem that bad. But then go, wait a few minutes and then go, man, Christmas is only 9 months away. I'm telling you. Don't start panicking, but why don't we start buying some gifts now, Some people probably do. Or even taking $5 a paycheck, which sometimes hard to do with all the prices jumping up the way they are, but even $5 a paycheck from beginning of January, putting them into, or $20 a paycheck or whatever you can afford and putting it into savings until, 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas. Then it's less burden on you during Christmas time on your paychecks. But easier said than done, right? Easier said than done. Wish I had some music playing, but they'll give me copyright strike. One thing you can do, I think, is do some public domain type music. And I think it's okay. It's not copyright. But I think the year for those is like anything like 1930 and before. So I think it's something like that. So whatever music was out then is what you could theoretically play live or even in the background of your videos when you shouldn't receive a copyright. Now, I don't know for sure if that's how it works. You'd have to completely read YouTube's guidelines, but I do know there's such thing as public domain music, so it's not considered copyrights. But they're pretty old songs. I got done. Good to see someone else came in. I don't know who came in. Hello, whoever. Thank you for joining our dinner conversation with us. We're just conversating about all kinds of stuff. Copyright things. How's your Monday? What's work going like? So on and so forth. A little bit of talk about dinner firsthand. Yeah. About got my onion rings done. one time I about choked on an onion ring. I can't remember where I was at. I don't think it was Burger King. Burger King's onion rings have gotten tiny. They might as well just call them baby rings. But the onion piece came out of its shell, wrapped around that batter. And I was chewing and chewing, getting ready to swallow, and that little onion strand broke in half. And so now the strand was like this, but it's in my mouth. And it went back earlier before anything else was ready to go down. And dangerous moment. I tell you another food item that's very delicious, not good for you, but dangerous for you in another way too. Cheese sticks. If they're real stringy and cheesy, cheese sticks. You can choke on those. You bite into it. You go to swallow. That cheese drops down too far. You ain't ready yet. You can't pull it back up. It's just stretching like this. You gotta bite it off. I about choked on a cheese stick. I think it might have been Sonic. They might have some of those. I was in a car hop at Sonic, I believe, so that's even more dangerous because I don't think at the time I was parked near the building. I was parked in the spots. They got some up front by the building. They got some more behind them. I was parked back there, choking up a storm and trying to get that cheese stick. And then when I did get, I was still coughing and drinking that slushy, and no one came to check on me. So if it would have happened, y'all, I would have died right there at a Sonic. Let's put one more pepper. I touched it with my hand. That ain't good, is it? One more pepper. I got Pepto. I've seen people take their hamburger patties and cut up, peppers, green peppers, bell peppers, jalapenos, whatever, and they patty that up together and then cook it like that. If someone doesn't tell you they did that, and you bite into one thinking it's going to be just all regular beef, someone could be pretty upset, y'all. One more bite. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Still got some jalapenos that I'm not going to eat. And we ate it all. Yay! I remember at school we used to have a thing called Super Eater. The principal or teachers or guidance counselor, especially Mr. Higgs, I think it was Mr. Higgs, would come up to me or anybody who ate all their food. I'm like, oh, wow, you're a Super Eater. And they give you a sticker. Said Super Eater. We ate all your food on your tray. It was important. Kids sometimes went home now malnutrition. They didn't have food at home. And even like myself, I had food at home, but there was times, mom and dad didn't always have the last type of Pop-Tart I wanted or something. But guess what? School would have it, Not necessarily the best one I would want, but maybe they would have a Pop-Tart and I wouldn't have a Pop-Tart at home. We'd have just toast, So school provided for a lot of us extra food sometimes that we didn't see at home, food that wasn't at home. And, lunch at school provided mom and dad a chance to be more focused on breakfast and dinner And then summertime came around. Yeah, they had to switch up and make sure there was everything there for lunch too. And they did. They always did make sure on the weekends. But, I always think that I got lucky and it wasn't a privilege thing. It wasn't no, because of what I look like, privilege or anything like that. Mom and them would have to work extra shifts just to get something. And there was times if they couldn't, they'd have to go to the food bank and pick up some stuff. And I've even had to do that as an adult. I think when Ruby and I first were together around 18, 19, 20 in our 20s, early 20s. I mean, we didn't really have any great jobs going for us. We didn't really have much going. And we had like food stamps and we go to food banks and stuff like that. But, as we got older, we changed some stuff and we saved some money and we got better jobs and started careers, and it kind of helped us. And that's the way life goes sometimes. You don't always get everything handed to you right off the bat. Sometimes you got to work really hard, a long time. I mean, to get where I'm at right now, which is still nowhere, but to be buying a house and that kind of stuff, it didn't happen until I was 36. I'm 36 now. Well, I guess 35. I was 35 and 11 months, because I bought the house in November of when I was 35. And then 2 months later in January, I turned 36. So I didn't buy my first house until I was 35, almost going on 36, 2 months away from 36. So, I mean, my whole life had been a struggle. But choosing to change my educational path and, never did anything stupid, never did any drugs or got in trouble with the law or anything. But, choosing to do different things helped me get to at least somewhat of where I am now, which is better than where I was 10 years ago. Putting it that way. There you go. So, I do have a story to tell you guys eventually about myself and my educational journey, but there's something I'm still finishing up and it won't be done until December. So 9 months. And then I'll tell that story then. I want to make sure what happens in 9 months happens in 9 months. So, but anyways, this was a good dinner. Thank you, WayBack Burgers. That was delicious. Hope you guys are having a good dinner, good Monday with your family, with yourself, with your friends. It was good I know 2 of you came in. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. Thank you for just coming in and sitting with me. And even though if you ever want to say anything, you can. I'll read it and talk to you. Even though sometimes I don't see the comments and stuff, that's okay. I still saw someone's watching or listening, and maybe I want to be helpful to them and a companion and just someone that they can talk to. So it's a way to reach out to each other, and I really appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. We're going to end the stream right there. We're going to end the live, Monday live. So Monday lives, guys, we do food reviews live. We do might go get something and put it together like some type of craft or something and put it together too. So something like that can happen on Monday. Then we got throughout the week, if Kentucky or Kansas City, or if they ever play baseball, the Yankees, somebody plays a game, we might do a live right after their game. Usually Kentucky and Kansas City for sure. Yankees, that'd be way too many games in a row, but we'll do something live about after some of those games. And then on Fridays, we do a food review that we actually just record, and then I edit the video and upload it. So, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Just that's kind of scheduling you can keep in mind, and just keep God first if you believe in God and Jesus, and if you don't, I understand. Keep your family first. So, have nothing but respect and nothing but love and concern for everybody else dealing with stuff over in different areas. YouTube doesn't like us to say it. They don't like to say the one word that you might not feel good with, and they don't want us to talk about Rush Hour 3. Yeah. Use the first part of that. But yeah, the movie Rush Hour, but Rush, yeah. Anyways, so just keep those people in your thoughts and your prayers. And also just Russia and Ukraine war. Just keep your thoughts and prayers on everyone over there. No matter, I pray for everyone because I don't want to see anybody get hurt. And unfortunately there are. Unfortunately there has been. So, but hey, it's Monday and now it's going to be Tuesday. So thank you for having dinner with me. Dinner and conversation was great, and we'll do it again on maybe next Monday. Who knows if we'll be out and about. We'll be in doing some type of craft or whatever, but the conversation should be fun. So hopefully guys can join me next time a little bit more with commenting. That'd be great. And hitting the like button and sharing out. I definitely appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe. So we'll say it real fast. Ready? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit the little bell so you'll be notified that we upload. Hit the little bell so you'll be notified that we upload next time. And that's all we have, guys. And till next time, happy WayBack burgers. Bye, everybody. Peace out.